premium members for the trading day of July the 21st, 2025, a Monday. Let's focus. There's some good opportunities here. And as always, especially if you're new to premium, let me mention that we like staying on the 4-hour chart and the daily. I think trading is difficult as it is and not worth making it even more difficult by digging down to even smaller charts with more noise and very large pocketed professional traders who are after our stops. So stay above the noise, look at the 4-hour structure, size correctly, micros are fine, ETFs are fine, and take advantage of these situations. As always, cover your bags and run the math, either piece of paper or by using BT, risk management module, to make sure that you are sized correctly. Okay, let's also look at some of the other markets here. The other three, the NQ looks very similar. I didn't mark it up, but it jumps off the chart, that bull flag on the 4-hour chart. And YMRTY, large caps and small caps, here we go. Beautiful bull flag on the daily and also the 4-hour chart. You may want to wait till this triggers in this area somewhere, probably on the close of the next candle, or you may want to just enter if you want to trade this on the daily, probably the break of this bar. Here we go. Again, as always, cover your backs, and here's the confirmation on the higher time frame. Okay, let's also look at the RTY. Here we go, very similar. You could look at this as a breakout trade on the daily or a complex bull flag. Doesn't really matter. The job is the same, and the job is this. How I would look at it, and it would take us back in the previous high area, just like on the YM. Now, a little warning sign, because there's always one or more. The stop tail is not something I'm really too crazy about. So I don't like seeing this when I look at evaluating a bull flag. Mathematically speaking, this is very difficult to measure, so it's not really part of the code. If you're in auto mode, I would just rely on the signal, the trigger, and that's over the long run, that's the best bet. If you just want to look at it and let some discretionary thinking enter your decision-making process, then I would count this as a little negative, but if it triggers on the daily, that would mean actually that the high of this candle would be broken, right? And if that's broken, probably we're going to break to the upside. If you like this type of content, I encourage you to check out our premium membership, especially the annual premium membership, which includes all our services as well as all our software. If you just want to purchase our software, you can do so in the shop as well. In either case, we hope to have you on board soon as we build our community of traders dedicated to trading excellence. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. I'm generally speaking bullish on major pairs, but right now I'm still waiting for price action to do something here for us to show that this market actually wants to go up. The weekly is very much extended, so perhaps we have to give it a little time. Don't rush in. And also 6A and 6N. 6N doesn't look good tonight, and 6A doesn't look good either. So this level here would have to break for us to become interested. We're not missing anything, don't worry about it. There's a previous high in the 6A, so there will be a little bit of tradable area here if we do break to the upside, and it's okay to give it a day or two. By and large, I do expect this is going to move up, but of course, having an opinion and finding something tradable is two different things. Okay, moving on to precious metals, which look good tonight. Gold is very constructive. You see volatility compression inside a larger volatility compression. This is expected to break to the upside. We have confirming price action so far in the after hours on the 4-hour chart. You see, this is 9 p.m. Eastern time, and this just seems like it wants to go to the upside. Look at the bull flag on the 60-minute. So if you want, you can position yourself. And also note, if you want to look at it in the morning, then gold often moves pre-market, which means pre-9:30 Eastern time. 7, 8, 825. Gold likes to move, so be ready, be here if you want to trade this. Okay, and SI, let's look at the SI as well. Bullish action here. The 4-hour chart looks great. The daily, I'm not a big fan of this top tail, but again, there's always some counter indications. So practice caution, but also be aware that this is the first pullback after the breakout, which we usually like to pursue aggressively. Okay, PAPL, as always, they have run away, as we all know. Here we go, extension or exhaustion rather on the daily and also on the weekly, so I wouldn't do anything with PA right now. And the other one, platinum, let's look at it. Same thing, just a little red candle here on the 4-hour chart, but this is kind of normal. Look at this action on the weekly. So even reverting to 1300 or so on the weekly would be quite normal. Wait here a little bit. This is nothing really tradable for me based on this hugely exhausted market on the weekly time frame. Let's look at Bitcoin just quickly. I don't think Bitcoin is done. 120, okay, I think this is going to go higher. So if you want, you can look at the structure in the 4-hour and either start a position or perhaps maintain a position. Probably that's the right thing to do. And also perhaps add to existing positions if it breaks out to the upside from here. So that's a handful to start Monday morning. We'll be back in the morning and we'll take you from there. Until then, mindful trading.